Facebook is trying to make it easier and easier to run ads on its platform and also generate leads. After all, it's where they make most of their money. In fact, in 2022, it was reported that they made $114 billion from Facebook ads. That's a lot of money, but it can still feel daunting putting your trust in the Facebook ads platform with all of the different settings and the bells and whistles to choose from. In this video, I'm going to walk you through a simple setup of a lead generation campaign, which basically does what it says, generate you leads. Now it is a simple setup, but I do recommend spending most of your time creating a compelling ad. After all, if you have a really good offer and you put it in front of the right audience and a very good ad, so really good ad copy, good creative and a good headline, then your campaign is going to work and you're going to generate leads for your business. All right, let's dive straight in. Alright, so let's dive into creating a lead generation campaign for your business. So the first thing to note is you need to be in a business manager account. So if you click on the top left when you're in Ads Manager, you'll see here it says business account and you want to make sure you're in one of your business accounts. Now if you haven't created one, head to business.facebook and create a business manager and then make sure that your business page is linked to that business account because we run all of our ads through a business page. Now you'll see here it shows your account. This is your personal ad account and this is where if you boost posts, this is where ads are going to be run from. So just make sure you're in a business account and then you're good to go to start building out this campaign. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is click on create and from here we're going to choose the leads campaign. Then we're going to click continue. And from here, we want to choose the manual leads campaign. We want to be able to control some of the variables. Facebook will try and set it up for you, but we definitely want to control some of these settings so that we can make the best campaign possible. So we'll choose manual leads campaign and we'll click continue. Now it creates a draft campaign and we can go through and start creating this campaign and adding in some of the settings. So here we'll just name the campaign. Let's just name this leads version 1 for now. And everything else in this campaign level can stay the same. Now we're going to move over to the ad set level. And this is where we set a lot of the settings for our campaign. So we're going to set our targeting and where our ads will be shown and also the actual conversion location. So for this example, we're going to choose instant forms. Like I've mentioned, Facebook is trying to make it easier for users to run ads. You still have to spend time building good quality ads by creating good copy, good headlines, good creative, but Facebook wants to make it easier and easier for you to run ads on its platform. Now with instant forms, this allows you to run ads directly on Facebook. You don't have to send traffic away from Facebook to like a landing page or a website. It allows you to capture all of that data inside of Facebook, and that's really what Facebook wants you to do. So we're going to choose instant forms. We need to make sure our Facebook page is connected. So ours is the remote coaches. It may ask you to choose and accept the terms. So make sure you do that. Performance goal. You can test maximum number of leads, or I recommend using maximum number of conversion leads as well, because with maximize number of conversion leads, it's going to try and show your ads to the most likely people that are going to convert. Again, lots and lots of leads that won't convert is useless to us. We want conversions after they give us their information. So maximize the number of conversion leads. Next, you can skip dynamic creative for now. It's a little bit more of an advanced feature. It's where you can add multiple headlines, multiple images, and Facebook will optimize for that creative. So it'll send what it thinks the best performing ad is with the different variables. So if you want to try that out, you can turn it on. I will do another video on dynamic creative and walk you through that. We could skip catalog, and now we're in budget and schedule. So again, depending on your budget, I wouldn't come out the gate super high. I wouldn't spend £100 a day or anything like that, but minimum I would say is £10, $10. But if you want to start a little bit higher, you can. Now I always recommend starting your ad campaign the next day at 4 a.m. It just allows the campaign to go into review and give it time to kind of optimize with the algorithm. So if you are starting it, I also don't recommend starting it on a weekend because weekend traffic is different to weekday traffic. So if I was starting this campaign as of today, I would definitely run it for Monday, and I'll change this to 4, and I'll change that to AM. Next, we're going to look at our targeting. So who do we want to target? So first thing, we've probably not got any custom audiences. This is where you've got kind of like an email list or a lookalike list. So for this, we're just going to use Facebook's native targeting, so their detailed targeting. So we're going to go locations. So because we're based in the UK, I'm just going to say I'm going to target the UK. Because we want to target, say, fitness professionals or online coaches or online personal trainers, I'm going to go from 23 up to, say, 45. And we're going to target all genders. Now, if you just target males, you can set males. If you just target females, you can set that here. Next, this is where we're going to look at detailed targeting. So for us, if I was trying to target online personal trainers, I may just look at typing in some keywords in here and seeing what comes up. So we can see health and fitness coach, but the size is too small. So let's look at a different audience. All right, so I'm going to type in here fitness professional and see what that brings up for us. All right, so we've got fitness professional and it's showing 3.9 million and 4.6. So this audience definition on the right hand side is a good barometer to see kind of the size of the audience. This has given us 1.6 million to 1.9, which is in a good range for targeting on Facebook. We want anything between 1 and 5 million. So fitness professional is coming up within that range. Now we may want to narrow this down, so we could narrow this audience. So let's say we could put in here, they also are interested in coaching, and then we would have a look to see coaching in here and add coaching in. So it's brought it down to say 1.1 million, but it narrows that audience down for us, so we get a little bit more specific with that targeting. So next, we want to make sure that advantage detailed targeting is turned off. If we turn this on, it will broaden that audience for us, and it will try and target people that Facebook thinks is relevant. So I'm going to turn that off for now. Next, we've got placements. So placements, this is where we can, if we show more options, we can edit these, and we can say, we click on manual, we can say where we want it to go on Facebook. Now, I always recommend leaving this on when you first start and then reviewing the data to see where you're getting leads from. So for now, we're going to leave advantage plus placements on. Facebook will choose where it sends your audience, sends your ads to, and then we can look at that data to see where our ads are being shown, and then in the future we might just show it to Facebook or we might just show it to Instagram. Okay, now we're going to go to the ad section, and in here we can see here it's chosen the Facebook page, we can choose the Instagram page, we can choose the remote coaches Instagram page, and then now we're going to start creating our ads. So it's pulling through some ad creative here. I'm just going to delete that out, and then I'm going to click on add media. So you can add images, you can add videos. So I'm just going to choose one that's in our account, and I'm just going to load that one in. So we'll choose this one and we'll load that in, and we'll just check what it says and see how the ratio looks, and we'll click next and we'll click done. All right, so our ad's now starting to take shape. So if we scroll down, we've now got our primary text. So this is our ad copy, and I'm just going to add some ad copy in here. Again, you want to make sure that you spend some time on this section, so make sure you've kind of looked at different ad copy, maybe use ChatGPT to give you kind of some templates and some ideas, maybe look at some copy frameworks, look at some ads that are already out there to get inspiration. Obviously don't directly copy them, but you do want to spend time really refining this to make sure, one, you're talking to the right person, and the ad copy can help you get better conversions with your Facebook ads. So I'm just going to load in a template here, drop that copy in there. Next, we're going to add in a headline. And again, look at other examples, look at what's already out there, go on your feed. I know sometimes people scroll past all the ads on their feed, but if you're starting to launch ads, you want to look at what's out there. You want to learn from other ads. So don't have ad blockers on, start looking at the other ads that you're getting hit with, and then start using that for inspiration to create your own unique ads. So we've added our headline, and now we're going to add our description as well. So we'll add that description in there. Now the call to action, I highly recommend using Learn More. We've tested with thousands and thousands of ad spend, and Learn More always works better. So the final part of the ad is creating the instant form. So the instant form is down here, and this is how it looks. So we need to create this form for your ad campaign. So you just click on create form, and it will give you a blank template. Now I'm just going to duplicate one we've already done so I can take you through how to set that up. So you want to name your form, so maybe you call it kind of lead form version 1, because you may make iterations of this going forward. Now, one thing to note with forms, once you publish them, you cannot go back and edit them. So you can duplicate them, so this is why you want to name them, and then if you start creating variations, you can duplicate them and change them. So here you want to look at the form type. You may want to go with more volume, or you may want to go higher intent, or a new feature which is Rich Creative, which we're testing right now, and I'm going to do another video on this to show you how to run with Rich Creative. But for now, we'll just choose more volume. Next, you go to intro. So you're going to want to add an image that's 1640 by 924. This is this image here. And this is just an image that represents your business, an image that shows what your business is about. Next, we'll go to the greetings. You can see we've put what is all about, so you can have what is all about there. And then a paragraph just going into kind of why someone should opt in and put their details into this form. Again, the ad has done the first part and has got them to click, and this part is to really get them to give you your information. So obviously here you want to say, well, why should they give you your name, email, and potentially phone number? So you want to give some information here. Next, you want to go over to the questions. So again, in here we've got full name, email, and phone number, and a description as well. Next, you want to make sure you've got a privacy policy. To run these ads, you have to have a privacy policy, so you want to make sure that privacy policy link is in there. And then finally, on the end page, you just want to add kind of what to do next. So we've got thanks for your interest. I'll be reaching out shortly with a few questions, and then connect on Facebook. So we've got a Facebook link there. Then once you click create form, that form will be connected to the ads, and you'll have it in here, and you can just see your form at the top here. If you scroll down, you don't need to worry about anything else. It's now just a case of going back, naming your ad set, and then double checking all of the settings and clicking publish on your ad. So that is really how to create a simple lead form generation campaign for your business. This is how you can really quickly run ads with Facebook and obviously collect more name, emails, and phone numbers for your online business. So once you've launched your ads, it will go into review. It may take 24 hours. You've got to be careful with any words that you use. Make sure you review any of the policies just to make sure that anything you say in your ad, especially if it's health related, you've got to be careful with using words like weight loss or burn fat or lose fat. You've got to be careful with those words, so just be mindful of that. And then once you launch your campaign, you can come into the ads manager. You'll see all the information here. To be able to access the leads, you're going to want to go on performance and clicks, and then the results column. This will show how many leads you've got. Now it will show a little number. So if I show you on a campaign that we've already got live, you'll see here on Facebook leads. If you click that, you can then download that information and reach out to those leads. The other thing you can do is connect this to any CRM as well. So you might have to use Zapier to connect them in a CRM, but that's how you access your leads manually and then also automatically connect them to a CRM. If you want to learn more about how to grow and scale an online fitness business, then the next thing you want to do is check out the video I've got linked up here on how to build a $5,000 fitness and coaching business. In this video, I'm joined by my business partner, and together we walk you through some simple steps on how to grow your online coaching business in 2023. Be sure to check it out, and I'll see you in the next video.